Oh, welcome. Back again so soon. Okay, so hopefully you've worked through your your homework 8.1, the definition and the four questions there. Now we're on to our classwork, page 521, 1 through 25, 37, 47 odd. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to demonstrate again one of the three different types of problems you have in this classwork and work through those with you together, including number 13, which I think I'll show you is one of the more difficult of this type of problems. Now, I'll explain why when we do it. So, three example problems to help you with your classwork today. First one is type of problem you're going to have is number 7 is finding the geometric mean. And if you remember finding the geometric mean, Luke, what do? That's right, very good. You multiply the two numbers together and then take their square root. So it's pretty simple, as long as you remember what to do. I picked the one with a fraction because, you know, fractions scare us. 1/2 times 8, okay? When you multiply a fraction, you're basically finding that fractional piece of 8. So what's half of 8? 4. So that means 1/2 times 8 equals 4. We square root 4. That is 2. Okay, so the geometric mean of 1 and 8 is 2. So again, hopefully those problems, once you feel confident, you're going to be able to, you can do a speed drill on those and really bang them out. Multiply the two numbers, square root them, you have your geometric mean. Okay, the second type of problem, number 15, is just identifying the similar triangles. Because if you remember, if you take a right triangle, which in this case we have this big one, MNP, that if we draw the altitude from the hypotenuse at a right angle, that now creates three triangles. And we've got one here, and we've got one here. Okay, and so this is identify the three similar triangles. And the key there is just lining up the corresponding corners or the corresponding angles with one another. So let's work through that. You've got the big triangle, and basically when you do this, pick a pattern and stick with it as you look at all three triangles. So I'm going to go with the short side to the long side. When I say long side, I'm looking at the distance from P. So I'm going to just go with M and P, plus it's, in this case that's alphabetical. So I'm finishing with the right angle. That's important to note. So I have triangle M, N, P. So that's this one here. Is similar to triangle. Let's go ahead and take a look at the blue one. So we'll switch to blue. And again, so I'm going to start with the short side to the long side to the right angle. And so we're going to have triangle M, Q, M, oh, I'm sorry, I need to finish. M, P, Q, M, P, Q. Because again, you want to make sure in big triangle, I started with the shorter side to the longer side to the right angle. And so for this one, shorter side to the longer side to the right angle. And then that is similar to this one. I'm going to start with, again, the shorter side here, triangle P to the longer side, N, Q. And so again, it kind of just looks like an alphabet soup, but notice what we're trying to do is we're trying to align the corresponding sides of each of the three triangles. The big one, the little blue one, the baby bear, and then mama bear red. Okay, so pick a pattern. It doesn't really matter. I could change the order, but as long as the order is changed in all three triangles in the same way, my answer is correct. So when I start, just think about carefully what your pattern is. I went M, N, P, and then so I wanted to follow that same pattern with each of the three triangles. Notice all of my triangles end in a right angle. That's one way I know I'm headed in the right direction. This one ends in P, and then the two smaller triangles both have right angle Q, and so that is consistently the last angle that I've picked. Or I started with the bigger angle here, M, and so M is first, and so then when I did the little triangle, I also started with that same bigger angle M, and then when I did the red triangle, I started with its bigger angle, angle P. So just make sure you're matching up the corresponding angles with each other. It takes a little bit of practice, but just kind of work slowly through it.